Okay, Ruka checking the top there, 20 rupees. Yeah, at this point we have found all of the Meyer keys, which is pretty fun. We don't have to worry about routing in a Meyer. But to be honest, we don't have to worry about routing a Meyer as soon as we have found one small key for the quick way to get through there. And a Piece of Heart and Ruka, recognizing that I just got Titans. I'm just gonna do the dark side of the mountain as well while I'm here. Nice heads up. I know there's a bunch of players who would just not think about it and immediately save and quit and check. Then head over and check around the Sea of Skull Woods and getting a little quick map check there. We did see that it was a 5-6 sitting in Turtle Rock and a Crystal sitting in Meyer. So I did have to take a little run home to be able to catch this. So not fully have regained my breath yet. A Piece of Heart and a Compass to Eastern sitting in Super Bunny Cave. Alright, Ruka is gonna check what you need to enter Turtle Rock. It is gonna be that Quake medallion, so don't have to think too much about that for the moment. We have a 20 rupee there. That's the first one. And let's see here, we have a small key to Hera. Ugly. A triple dip required Meyer maybe. And the Ether sitting there on as the final item in there. And Ruka is either... Oh, you have to be a little healthier to be able to do that. So this is gonna be essentially checking that small key immediately. While Oddworlds, because Oddworlds decided that after finding that title, immediately rush to the Dark World and using the mirror to be able to check Spiral Cave, it's gonna do that. Alright. Is it a triple dip requirement on Hera here? That is the big question that we are wondering. And Ruka is definitely thinking about it. And taking that little coffee break while waiting for the tiles to disappear. I already was there floating and taking Meyer area. Yeah, I like it. Why not? You have found 2 of the medallions so far. You know about the Turtle Rock entrance, so why not check this one as well? And that is gonna be Bombo, so could opt into checking that immediately after here. Did get... We are missing Red Cane, but at this point you'll be able to open every other single chest in there, so why not? And yeah, that is actually also the Desert small key, so we'll be able to do Desert as well. I really like Roll's routing at the moment. While Ruka found that small pod key in... oh my god, Sid. And Ruka found a small key to pod in... as maybe the 3rd required trip to Hera, but that Red Cane sitting there on the desert ledge. Why are you gonna do this to us, Sid? Well, Victor's right now is not easy. That is to be stated. Yeah, 50 spend there in Desert Big. We have just a hard piece on Desert Tours, so yeah, our runners will be able to clear the whole of Mire and the whole of Desert. Ooh, a little powder there sitting inside Desert as well. We do have mirrors, so that it is the option to do that as well. Ooh, look at that fire rod sitting in the shuffleboard as well, and there's Quake. See, though, you're gonna make us have to go back to Turtle Rock super early as well. His seed is getting more and more suspicious. Yeah, we have the blue goo bought here by Ruka. Gonna be interesting to see if they decide to travel back to Desert Maya area, or if they are... No, they are traveling back, okay. Yeah, that is gonna be the dip into Maya for Ruka. It's understandable buying that blue goo to be able to do Burna strats against victories. I get that. Oh, PTG. Don't get me started on Disney. You're gonna get me singing and I'm gonna be banned. Other walls are using Kane of Burna. But yeah, another crystal for Other walls, bring up their crystal counter too. And 300, or as we say it in Sweden, 300, sitting there on the top firelocked check. Yeah, the seed is definitely hinting on doing Mario at the moment. Or hinting is nudging us in that direction, rather. Other Worlds, though, decides to head in here before checking shuffleboard. We'll have to do those tours, use the lamp instead for those. And look at the fairy! What's gonna capture it for having the bottle? He's gonna have to use powder later on, but that is unfortunate. New rookie is gonna take lobby test here. And he was doing that before doing torsos as well. Both of them, though, just finding bombs, unfortunately. And the Wolves getting there, 300 as well. And ooh, we're getting some literacy from Meyer as well. As both as our run as Ruka has found the Book of Medora. We have the safe town map. Taking there on the bridge. I'm a little bit off about using that way though at the moment when it comes on taking that check because of you don't have that much health. I understand this doing this way is quicker, but yeah, you don't have that much health and it can be really irritating. There you go, the ferry for other walls. You know what, guys? As Ruka here is heading into the victorious fight, let's do some Swedish, shall we? As I've already speaking a lot of Swedish to you guys today. Yeah, Misery Meyer in Swedish would be translated into Olindnadens våtmarker. And Ruka there, almost standing a little bit too long inside of the potion there. We have great fight so far for Ruka. Able to keep the eye locked in the corner and gets it down. Getting that small key to Gans down. Well, okay, our first GT small key. As well as a crystal. Other walls not far behind though. He's also gonna join in on that boss fight soon. Yeah, we don't need that yet. Unfortunately, this is not a cross key, so this is only 80 keys, so no entrance shuffles yet. So yeah, those small keys are far away from use. Although it could be that we have to, at the moment we could be in a situation where we have to look inside of GT for a bow, so maybe in the future. Also, this is also a very nice strat that Other Walls is doing. He's sitting in a corner and just slashing away. Yeah, Ruka decides to... I'm gonna do the boss first, why not? As Other Walls is increasing his crystal count to 3. And that is the same as well on Ruka's side. Also, 3-3 for our runners. Does Other Walls remember checking checkerboard cave though? He does, okay, cool. Ruka heading into desert. There's one thing I do like when our runners are going off a little bit different in their routing. We get to see some different strats when it comes to the bosses. I do love seeing that and seeing the creativity of what our runners would do. Yeah, exactly. Black sheep takes notes. Yeah, a lot of the strats I do when I run is taken from these daily races. So definitely a good one to check in on these daily races from time to time to see if you see any new cool strats. Your strats might be a little bit outdated at times, especially if you don't try to innovate a lot. As we found a big Eastern Big Key there sitting in Skullwoods on the audible side. And there we have the bow sitting in as well in Skullwoods. So Skullwoods being a little bit being really good at the moment. And there we have red mail as well. My god. 3 good items in the front of Skullwoods. We're getting a small key to Tarkarot for Ruka and a small key to Pod for Walls. I do also give... so as we are 45 minutes into this race here, let's give it up for Solid as they are doing right now solid work on that tracking. Both me and Solid here coming in a little bit last minute to be able to bring you this daily race. And a big hit to Swamp sitting there in the bridge chest. That's nice to have before going in there. Just like with having a small key to Chief Town, it's nice to have when you go into Todrock for the first time in Keysanity. The same goes for the big key. And another 3 hundo. So that's a final check in front of Chief Town. That is, Ruka can't continue in here though and has to go away. Was unfortunately clipping that mini modem with that fire rod shot instead of hitting the gib though. Would have to do some sword slashes to get that key. And another Tatrook key for Ruka. Ooh, and then unfortunately Spike on G was bad for Walls taking that death. Did get that fairy though from inside Misery Mire, so he's gonna able to fight a little bit further. Yeah, the Spike on D has been so bad for they at the moment. And look at that, another Ballad Fairy for Ruka on Digging Game. But Wars was able to get Moth down. That is a small key to GT and another crystal. And was gonna check Ped, and today it is only a hard container sitting there. Oh yeah, and I missed it. Where did Ruka pick up that sword as getting that? I would almost say that I'm consider that the French vanilla shovel from Stumpy. I must have barely missed it. This probably was in K45. No. Oh, okay, Sleep Safe House. Alright, cool. Then we're gonna see Wolves picking that up shortly. Alright, we're gonna get Bombo Established check from Ruka. That is a biggie to Skull Woods. Ooh, that is... Based on how the series has been so far, that biggie might be huge for Ruka. So that's gonna... Once Wars pick that up, that might be a while before Wars goes back to Skull Woods. And yeah, look at the items. It is starting to look like we're gonna see Spec Eclipse soon from Ruka. Could decide to just head into Swamp after this. But first, Hype Cave. What are we getting today? We're getting a small kit Hyrule Castle. That is the vanilla Bag of Escapement. Or... no, I'm just thinking... That is then all of the Hyrule Castle is now in Logic. Yeah, that was that Tempest Sword was. Oh, Ruka decides to not do that though, and is floating away. Oh, it's gonna be that... it is either Scamfish or Ice Palace for Ruka now. It is going to be Ice Palace. That is an interesting gamble. Considering that you will not be able to finish it, you don't have hammer at the moment. This is spicy. To be fair though, I would be lying to say if I haven't had the hammer sitting in here. Also don't know if how many people in chat here was at Speed Gaming Live, but I was there this year, and 3 of my 4 seeds, or rather, as I say, I had 4 seeds in a row. 3 were on my tournament matches, and 1 was on the fun one after I was eliminated. A negative for Ruka, cool. Ice Rod was in here. So I am right now a little bit uneasy about Ice Palace, let's just say that. I would absolutely hate it if Ice Rod is in here for what will be the 5th seed in a row for me. Hopefully I didn't curse our runners with that today. I'm gonna show it with it as well. Let's see here. I even got this commissioned because of it, as I have linked something in chat here. And now a third rock big for Ruka, and that's gonna be all they wrote in here. Yeah, he's gonna head back into the Dark World here. This is also why I didn't like heading into Ice Palace there, because if you didn't find anything there, you're gonna have to take this long way around to be able to get back to Swamp. Yeah, this is gonna be the Skullwood Stip. As Wars is picking up their big key to Skullwoods as well. Yeah. We are waiting for that hammer with great anticipation. That is probably not the word for it, but close enough. And they've had red mail for Ruka as well. Right now, we are 2 items away from go mode. We are looking for that hammer and that ice rod. It's gonna be a hammer hunt or an ice rod hunt. It also depends on if Safe Town is if Safe Town is pendant or crystal as well. Wolves is swimming. Yeah. Oh, heading over to pod area. That is an interesting one. Another, they had the pod key in Skullwoods for Ruka. To be fair, sitting with a key there, I probably more keys than that, but yeah, could do a few checks in here. We do also have Easton as well to check. Wolves did pick up that Eastern Big as well, so we'll be able to finish off Eastern Palace as well. Oh, that is correct. I will still argue good that when you're in the area, just head in and check that says. It is available so early, so just check it. Just head in and check that first check. You are probably not gonna regret it. And if you don't get anything there, well, at least you did a good... I would still consider that a good play, even if you can't finish it immediately. And the bombs from the first testing pod. Yeah, and it is 80 keys, that is true as well. I don't know why I was only thinking about the Keysanity way. Alright, Temper Sword against Moldom is a little bit easier of a fight than what we saw on Rosat, and we can see that clearly on how quick Moth died. That's gonna be the ped check as well from Ruka. And oh, there we have the small Keter Swamp pallets sitting on the pod ledge. On the arena ledge, rather. Oh, Ruka forgetting about the hammer. Looks like we're getting the top of Hyrule. Maybe? Nope, we're not. Okay. Never mind. Bluego sitting in a big chest of Eastern. That is our Second bottle for Waltz. Oh, and Ruka almost forgetting about the frog. And we're getting our shield upgraded from the Smiths today. I was setting up for the quick kill. Gets it. Gets 50 spänn as a reward. And another crystal. Yeah, the shield smiths. Love it. We did get a bad cave check, but yeah. Oh, what was blocking Ruka there? That looked weird. Yeah, it's gonna turn in a purple cest though, and it's rewarded with a small key to pod. Cool. The more pod key you have before going in there, the better. Generally. And Ruka is going to... Oh yeah, Aga Tower. Having that both of those small keys there. Is Ruka gonna do the whole of Aga then? Now then? Or is this just gonna be those two small keys? This is peculiar. Don't get me wrong, I do like the gambling on Ruka's side. You still have to do that when it is AD. But yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, Ruka is just gonna go ahead and do Aga 1 now. Yeah, I'm with you there, Solid. Solid. We have to do Aga anyways, but at this point, we have other ways to check the right side. I'm still in the whole of why not do... You can get items here. You don't have to finish Aga at the moment. You can go do other checks. Because you have ways to get to right side of Dark World, which is what would have been locking them at the moment. But you have flippers, so you can get over there. It is at the moment, the longer Ruka stays away from pod, in a way hurts them because of Wolves getting that small tower to swamp in there. But in this it is only locked by one key. That is exactly where Wolves is heading at the moment. Getting that swamp checked. Okay guys, how many blue balls? Quick. Pick how many blue balls? I'm saying 2. Oh, we're getting a full guess here. Alright, then let's see what we're getting. So far it's 2. We have 3. Have a piece of heart here on the second Sesame Swamp. And we had 20 rupees in the first one. And 3 was the answer. Congratulations to Black Sheep, and I'm forgetting that, guess. Oh, it was 4, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm miscounted. A small key on Pyramid Ledge. So congratulations to every name taken then. And Solid as well, both of those 2 won this one. We are getting... Oh, sorry. Hashtag blame angels. We are getting a graveyard check from Ruka. At 20 rupee on the Graveyard Ledge, as Wolves has made their way into left side of the swamp. Decided to do this before doing Compass Test. Another small key to Tot Rock. And a small key to Ice Palace. The Ruka is gonna go ahead and take our friendly neighbor Catfish. But first, let's do some more bottle purchases. Valuing that blue goo over a fairy. I honestly would, with the current health they have, a fairy actually sounds pretty good. A compass was nothing. And we have the big chest for walls. There we have Ice Rod, alright. And it is just gonna be a heart container from Catfish. That's nice though. And this is also gonna be Scamfish at the same time. Oh, big key to Shift Tower sitting there in the back of the swamp. This is a very Lydia seed. And they had a compass for Skullwoods in a waterfall room. We got a life lesson today from our guru. Oh, I love that name. Every name taken. Yet to be determined fish. And a nice August right there from Walsh. Getting themselves another map. This one for Ice Palace. And there we have the pen. Our second, already third pendant, but our second known pendant. Third known pendant. We know where all the pendants are and all the crystals now. And the 5-6 today are the Rock and Ice Palace. Due to a process of elimination. Yeah, this is looking like it is gonna be the Ice Palace tip for Walls. Potentially. No, it's gonna use the portal. I do like this as well though. This is a very nice way if you want to check either Graveyard Ledge or Catfish. It is a pretty good way to do that. Oh, he did. The blue goo has been obtained by Ruka now, bringing up their total blue goo count to 3. Yeah, the other way to set up a quick kill on almost on Ruka's side, getting that empty spin as well. Yeah, the boots are hidden well today. On Wolves heading into Hera there to seek get the torches. I would have wanted to see an Ether tablet check first, but specifics. We do have to wonder how long was intend to stay on the mountain. But yeah, Ruka coming in with 4 small keys. We'll be able to essentially do almost every check in here. The only check they will not be able to do is that the boss, but that's fine. Are we gonna start with the back? And both now also getting their pod key from Hera basement. Some arrows in the harmless hallway, or the harmless hallway. And there we have ether tablet check from walls. It is gonna be the cape, and a perfect location if you decided to do spy cave here. But walls is saying nah. There we have the Eastern Palace map in the U-turn. Okay, Ruka is heading downwards and setting up a hammer jump. Was a little bit worried there for a moment that they would use the key here. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, getting it. And this is gonna be the big key, big cess check for walls. And that is another small key to pod. Oh, we have butter. Right, with that cape, we're gonna look at bumper ledge for walls. And there it is! Right, and we have a tamed hammer. That means we are looking over our trackers here, and we are then only essentially big key to pod from go mode. Or we are from big key away from no mode, rather. There we have. There did Ruka pick up that the swamp smoky. Yeah, another time. Ruka is gonna head up and check out ether tablet as well. And yeah, a little advantage here for walls. Except for that butter sword, we didn't really found anything in the back of pod, so a little bit of advantage time-wise there for walls. But yeah, the first thing walls is gonna do is save town. That makes sense. That makes sense. Probably looking at Ice Palace after this then. Ruka is following in Wall's footsteps at the moment. My book is gonna pick up their hammer as well now. There we have other small key to GT on the wall side. Okay then, I'm reaching out to you, chat, again now because I like reading your predictions. Where do you think the big hit pod is? You can win internet cookies for this. The more evil, the better. You do also need a small key, of course, to TR. But it is probably right now that big key to pod that people are looking for. Okay, we have another the 3 cents in Minnesota. Oh, you can absolutely be GT sheep because pod is a pendant that can be there. We did also find Greg sitting there in TR Big Cest. And Ruka is gonna take the return trip to Ice Palace now. Thank you so much, Blind. That was nice of you. The tips from the blind coach here. Maya requires either the Bombos or Quake. We go another pendant for Walsh. I do believe we're gonna get pod here in Ice Palace though. Also, I might be wrong about this as I am a Swede, but I believe it is Thanksgiving today as well, so thanks all Americans who decides to play in today's daily race, and as well as checking out here. Yeah, that was a very clean Samara skip for Ruka. A very nice icebreaker. And the clean spin there through the stairway. Now the Wolves has entered Ice Palace now as well. I would probably actually open up race time just so I have it opened. So there we go. I have that open now as well. While I was opening that Ruka did head to Ice Tea. I did miss what that was though. But it is time for Cold Stare. And another 50 spend. Alright, swamp time for Ruka. As Wolves is now also doing their cold step fight. Alright, this is looking like it might be a Turtle Rock dip for Walls. It's either that or Spike Cave, and based on where they're running, it is gonna be Turtle Rock time. Or it was getting dead rocked. There we go. Was able to get past now. Alright, that rock is opened. We have 3 keys in here. The Wolf has a decision they have to make. Are they gonna take... do they want to value Trinex over Lava Cest? We got the Master Arrow there, that is correct. Oh, and the Wolf skipping towards... alright. Boots! The speed one has officially begun. Do you have an ice rod for Ruka? And as thought, Roars is gonna skip out on lava sets for the moment. Alright, we are getting Mimic Cave then. Wait, Argus fight for Wall, or for Ruka. And we have another pod key in a big chest of TR. Argus down for Ruka. A piece of heart in Crystal Roller. I'm essentially right now hoping for wall shake that there was nothing in the torch room because that got skipped today. Walls must be feeling a little bit behind, maybe. To be fair though, if they decide to do it after, it isn't too long it takes to do that. Alright, laser beads. Hyrule Castle map. Big key to Ice Palace. Ooh, almost a correct guess from someone in the chat. Okay, 2 more checks to see if that person was correct. We have another 300. And there is the big hit of Pond. That person was correct. Yeah. Yeah, congratulations to whoever said that. I can't find it in chat. Alright, everybody. All the walls has hit go mode. Alright. Doing a first phase pretty good. Okay, both heads are down. And here we have the torch room from Ruka. We got 5 rupees from Trinex and the final crystal. And half magic being missed out from Walsh. That is a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, whatever. Walsh is good enough at Ganon anyway, so it's fine. Oh, don't worry, every name taken. That is, I'm also like that half of the time. Alright, Brooke has also picked up her boots now. Alright. The bird requirement of GT is completed by Walsh, and he's gonna be heading into Gauntlet momentarily. Walsh is making away through Gauntlet, doing pretty good so far. Into the Lamb less 2 fight. Ruka bringing up the pod, small key count to 5. Alright, Lamb less 2 is completed. Walsh is a little bit low on the magic side. We'll have to probably use some lamps on the torsos over here. And there we go, they have Ruka hit go mode as well. Roughly 4.5 minutes behind Walsh. The difference between them is a Thief Town, the back of Thief Town, versus an Aga Tower. They have a red boomerang there sitting just before the Moldum 3. Moldum 2 rather. Don't know why I got 3 all of a sudden. I try next fight for Ruka as Rose has dismantled the Moldum 2 with the compass to pod as a reward. Alright, Trinex is down. We got a double from Walsh. A triple. I only need a single here. He gets it. Aga2 is down. And Ruka is also heading over to GT immediately. Makes sense. One less mountain climb. Unfortunately, we didn't make mountain climbers out of them today. I would have considered one more mountain climb as they becoming mountain climbers. Yeah, Moldum is making a comeback. Yeah, Walsh is gonna go ahead and finish off Aga Tower as well here. If that was a movie, that would have been called Moldom 3, The True King Returns. I gave some laser show on Ruka's side. A nice Lemolas 2 fight here from Ruka. As Walsh is heading into his own Aga 1 fight. Oh, a little bit of a bully from Molom 2, making Ruka fall. Yeah, Ward setting up the mirror portal there. Only has to flute over to 5. Yeah, that is a very good breakdown. Let me read it out as well for people. Well, so essentially this seed required a double dip on Hera as well as a double dip on Pod. You essentially had to do an early MM, or rather early Mystery Mire, and the boost was late, and with the Pod Bakey on Laser Breach enabling that double dip requirement. Not too overexecuted, good. Very ugly, but still very solid on timing though, as Walls now actually heading into Pod here just above 143. So yeah, not too bad. What is KR looking for? Probably at this point, silvers, to be fair. That should be only the thing that could be found at this moment from Ruka. I would be understanding a little bit more if Walsh was looking for stuff, because as he was looking for stuff on top of GT, he was still looking for potential butter and silvers. So I understand it on his side, on their side rather. Luca decides to do a pod before Chief Down. Yeah, Butter was in pod maze. At this point, I'm gonna expect Silvers to be either in Ice Palace Big or in GT. So there we go. All of the pendants and crystals has been collected by Walsh. The only thing he has left now is defeating the pig. And it is a saving quit to get back to Ganon quicker. Let's see if there's some success. I can see that. I can see that happening. That would be funny. Okay, Voice is gonna activate Cape here to get those extra sword hits in on Ganon. And he's gonna use hookshot there to get past all the fire bats. And we're into phase 3. Alright, it is time to spin to win, and Silvers are in fact in GT. Voice was able to set up Torch Glitch. Yeah, the spins are going on, setting up a good amount of triples on the wall side. Having very solid execution at the moment. But there we go, Ganon is down. He only has to cross the most dangerous gap in the game, whole game. Everybody, get your GGs in chat for Other Walls. He finishes with an official race time of 1:47.52. And it is with my pleasure and joy here to announce that Other Walls is in fact our first racer finished as well. GGs to him. Yeah, this was solid performance from him. The fact to be able to finish with sub 2 on this sort of seeds, it is very, very impressive. I know for the fact that I would probably not be able to do that. We have to wait and see if he decides to, if they decide to come into an interview. It would be very nice here to be able to pick apart a little bit. Yeah, definitely. That is the time we are counting here. Ruka here getting into the basement of Receive Town. Looking for those silvers. A nice little stash there floating by for us. Ooh, a whole 25 bonks was registered for walls there. That was not a long time we had those boots. Blind is down. 155 on collection rate as well. It's pretty good. Alright, we enter the Ganon fight for Ruka as well now. And we do currently have Audible sitting in our green room, so whenever they feel ready to come in and talk, we can do that. And as I said that, we do have our winner for today. Audible's joining me here in the commentary booth. GG, dude.
Yo, thank you. Yeah.
Let's just talk about how linear that light world was.
Yeah, pretty linear. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't feel like I was doing anything for the first like 25-30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, doing Castle Tower before going back to Hera, I can stand by that, but yeah, like I just wanted to do something like different or out of the ordinary. Like I just didn't want to like climb the mountain again, like knowing kind of like how weird the sequence was, like get that glove and go back to like the whole ping pong of it all.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. It was quite ugly too. And the fact that there were so many places both of you had to double dip and in some cases triple dip. It was pretty ugly.
For real, yeah. And like, oh man, that hammer looks. That. And I kind of feel like I didn't scout the bumper cave early, so like what I was doing was like I walked all the way down to Swamp Palace, and I was like gonna do Catfish and Zora, and then like I can't remember like what my logic was. Like I just didn't want to like go back to Pod because I already went there with like just the one key, and I didn't want to like go all the way back to Pod just to do the back of Pod. So it's like, okay, if I have to go back to Pod, I want like at least a couple more keys, and then I'm gonna do Catfish Zora now, and then I'm gonna like do the North Circle, and then I'm just gonna like do the Bumper Cave Scout, maybe like the Skull Big Chest, Graveyard Legend, then do Pyramid into Pod. And then like I saw the Hammer on Bumper Ledge, and I was like, oh, okay, well, hey, I guess we're just gonna do dungeons now and hope we can find the T-Rock Big outside of Pod.
Yeah. As well here, Ruka has also finished now. Came in at third place with a 153 flat. Was sniped by Shui at 152.10. So GG to both of those two. We will see if Ruka decides to come in here as well. But yeah, Ruka didn't scout out Bumper Ledge either. So I might have not been a lot of people who did that. I could definitely see that book locking a lot of people because of, to be fair, when you guys got Darkwood access, there is not a lot of people who would think, let's do Meyer first thing first.
Honestly, like even if I get the Red Cane, I was probably gonna do Meyer because like it's a lot of quick items. It's pretty dense, and like once I got the Red Cane, it's like, okay, I got 6 hearts and a blue cane. I've got this. Like you just gotta kind of have faith there.
Yeah, absolutely. I can understand it, but yeah, execution-wise, you have to be very solid if you want to do Meyer there. But yeah, we have had Ruka now joining us as well. You just need to unmute GG to you as well.
Hello, GG's.
GG Cade.
Yeah.
GG's.
We were talking about how linear the seed were in the beginning.
Yeah. I don't know, I was expecting to be Thora. Like, really, the most dumb check left, but it wasn't. Anyways, it was fun to play, I guess. Like, I didn't skip that much. I just played straightforward, doing everything, and that's it. Like, the only play I did was the Ice Palace, Icebreaker, without
you did.
Ataki, but
Yeah, you did Ice Palace a little bit early. So what was your thought process about that?
I don't know. It was three fast checks after what I was doing there. I think Hype Cave.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I was expecting the hammer or something, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was there that you two sort of separated. While you decided to head into Ice Palace, other wolves did head into Podding, getting that early small key to Swamp Palace. That was sort of what made the difference between you two.
Yeah, unfortunately, the bot had nothing important for the seed, so it didn't pay out again.
Yeah, and then I kind of got bailed out of like my play because like I only had one key when I went to pod, and there being like nothing in the bag was like pretty fortuitous for my route.
Yeah, I had 4 keys, so.
Oh, dang, yeah. Yeah, that's the ideal. That's what you want before you go into pod, but yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Well, when it comes to these AD keys, though, sometimes you have to do a little bit of gambles to get ahead of everyone else. So I can definitely understand both of yours in individual, both of your gambles, you with Ice Palace and you Wolves with heading into pod early. I can understand both of them. Yeah, any other thoughts about this seed? No, it's fine.
Go ahead.
Any other thoughts about the seed in general?
About what we were talking now, I just was expecting it to be pod because of the 4 keys, the progression, I mean, but it was Ether tablet at the end. Yeah, random win, random, that's it. Anyways, thank you for the stream and the tracking, and GG's again to everyone that played, and GG's for the win. And yeah, it was fun to play. GG's again.
For sure, yeah, GG, man. Yeah, and thank you guys for the commentary and tracking, and yeah, happy Thanksgiving to the American guys.
Yeah, definitely. Happy Thanksgiving to all Americans. And you did also find, Rook also did find that Barter sitting on the top of Pod May, so did get something out of that as well. But yeah, thanks to everybody who decided to drop in and check this one out. Thanks so much yet again to both Ruka and Wolves for deciding to be on the restream here for us, as it makes it so much nicer. There are no other finishers yet on race time, so we're just gonna finish this one off. Thanks so much to yet again Nestolit for doing tracking today. Yeah, the links to both me and Solid as well as our runners are sitting right here in the chat, so go and give everybody a follow. No, otherwise than that, thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving, and see you guys tomorrow for the daily race.